Well, yesterday was an absolute bloodbath. We go 2-3. I mean, do we even get a pat on the back from Prize Picks? Do we get like a free hat or something like that? Wow. So we're back at it today. We've got a little theme here going, a little strategy that we have going to knock off all 5 of our plays. A nice, juicy flex play on Prize Picks. So I want you to hit the thumbs up button. I want you to subscribe, please, if you can. All the general stuff that you're asked about here. Look, I have an opportunity for you on Prize Picks. I'm going to match your first deposit up to $100. We'll give you the free month, of course, of Stochastic Plus. All of that's here for Prize Picks. But let's win. That's the big thing, right? Like, that's what you care about. Let's go out and freaking win. First play is going to be Tyler Heineman, and we're going to go over just a half a total base. In fact, this is going to be a major theme here for us, all right? We're going to target total bases today, and specifically guys from a volume standpoint or thrown into the lineup. Right away, Pittsburgh at Boston, we have seen offense. We've seen runs scored. That total sitting at 8.5. You can expect guys to get on the bag. Heineman here, I don't want to go full Russo on you, but Heineman here, you know, in his one game that we've seen so far, hit the baseball, got his one hit. We know that he's going to be behind the plate again today. And that means volume. That means 3 to 4 plate appearances. That means at-bats. That means that against Boston, specifically this game, and look, Kluber, Keller aside, you're just looking at offense. It's pretty easy to use our Prize Picks parlay builder and recognize right away that our top play of the day makes a lot of sense in Tyler Heineman going over a half bag. That's it. Just one total base, a single. A single. Triston Casas. All right. Now, what are we going to do here with a guy, again, same game we're targeting, right? Notice the theme here. This is somebody who has 9 combined at-bats over his last 2 games. As a full-time or predominantly guy behind first base, you're going to see the at-bats expected in this series. 7-6. Now, the 4-1 was a little disappointment the last time out on Tuesday last night, but this series will continue to provide hits and offense. So looking at this game makes a lot of sense now with our market tool, identifying the best possible plays out there specifically for Prize Picks. We're not on FanDuel. We're not on Bet Rivers. We're not on another lesser app. We're on Prize Picks, and our tool is specifically identifying that, you know what? Triston here has a really good shot, 56% chance in this same game to get a single. A single. That's all we need. And in that 5 at-bat game, we saw that. 4, look, it's tough. It's not every single game, but we've seen hits. 2 of his last 3, 2 of his last 4. We move on. All right, Yandy Diaz in the house. Guy comes off a monster 2-hit game. Before that, we saw a 3-hit game. Sandwiched in between was an offer, but that's fine. He's hitting the ball. And look, Thursday was opening day. You had 2 days off. Let's look at what's happened since in the 3 games. And this is the nature of what we're doing, by the way. But Yandy Diaz is on a freaking tear. He's got 5 hits over his last 3 games. One of those games, he was hitless. I get it. The other 2 were multi-hit games. And now his Rays sitting in the nation's capital for today's early start. And guess who's on the mound? Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin, who just gets flicked. He doesn't even get pushed or knocked around. He gets flicked. Like, you just go up to Patrick Corbin's ear and you just keep flicking it. That's it. Diaz over 1.5, a double here brings us home. And we know that he has the possibility, opportunity, reality so far to go double over with his hits. Not double digits, but 1 or 2 or 3 hits, multi-hit. That's what I meant. Kelton, Wong. Over a half. Have you noticed what we're doing here? Do you see the trend on Prize Picks? This is what works. This is why using our tool works. Wong, hitless. 4-game series against the Cleveland Guardians. He's hitless. No, he had one hit. Sorry, dog. One hit. But we've seen at-bats. We've seen not a ton of walks either. So sandwiched in this lineup here is Wong for Seattle. You've got the Angels in town. You're back up to the start of these rotations here. Shohei is on the mound. This is not going to be easy. But Ohtani's going to have to pitch to at least one guy, maybe two guys. How much can Wong benefit from that? Game flow, where he is in the lineup, how much can Wong just simply be a guy that Ohtani says, yeah, I got to pitch to somebody? And as dominant as Shohei is, I mean, my God, it's pretty hard to find a little carving here. We've got this as a 55% chance, and it still beats out everything else on the board, as you can see, including some NBA stuff. So I'm confident, like the tool is confident, that Kolten Wong can get on the bag one time with a hit, mind you, against Ohtani. Somebody's going to hit Ohtani, and we're banking on that being Wong. Last play here for you is Cam Gallagher. Cleveland, I just mentioned the Guardians, right? Just one little spot start there for Cam on Saturday. 3 at-bats, as we've known. He K'd a bunch. But it's Oakland. It's Oakland. It's not Seattle now. It's Oakland. And this Guardians team, look, they've got a guy on the hill that we don't need to talk about because he's not part of this segment that is a liability. And you've got on the other side, who knows how long Muller's going to be out there. I don't trust Oakland to be able to blank a team like Cleveland. We know Gallagher is probably one of the few guys who K'd in that game. So there's going to be a patient approach for people above him. He's going to get a pitch or two to hit. He's going to get 3 to 4, probably 4 full at-bats in this game. We have him over a bag with a 54% chance of hitting. That's our tool. That's our Prize Picks card. All right? Heineman, just 1 total base. Triston, Casas, 1 total base. Yandy, Diaz, 1.5. Just that's the big ask here. But that's something. He's been on a tear, and we're going to take advantage of that. Kolten Wong, 1 bag. Cam Gallagher, 1 bag. Small, very small asks with win percentages north of 50%. That's what our tool does here. That's what I'm going to give you a week free of just for signing up. Look at that below. You're going to sign up, and you can crush Prize Picks like we've been doing. You can just lock in bets, everything else, but we have a tool specifically designed for Prize Picks here. That's all. That's it. That's why we want you. And I'm going to give you a week free. That's pretty cool, right? All right. We'll see you today on the Odd Shop. Last thing to think about on the way out, download the Chalkboard app for free. Laufey, Ehrenberg, Gajeski, a bunch of us are in there having fun. It's a humongous free community. You can track your bets. You can watch Gamecast. You don't need to leave. And you can brag to the rest of the Odd Shopper community about how you just knocked down a bet. See you today with Lindy on the Odd Shop.